yeah, I just wanted to show you something that I think is really cool. So I decided to build a 10 scale replica of the SUPERFORMANCE Cobra, and I just wanted to show you the exact replication basically, which is the number, the paint, and I want to say there's a few custom things here. I don't want to, talk too much and hold it, but I think it turned out wonderful. All right, so here's the little Cobra on the dyno, the 10th scale KYOSHO. I had to readjust the size of the dyno to fit the 10th scale, so it's not going to give figures right now because it's going to take a while to configure the wiring. But yeah, it's just nice to see this thing running next to the big car. The detail is very nice. I tried to get the signatures and everything on the inside, such as the actual 1-to-1 scale. But yeah, it just it looks really neat. Custom painted everything. Managed to replicate the numbers on this car, and I tried my best to get the blue to match. But with these polycarbonate sprays, I used a blue that's a little bit off, I would say. The one on the car is a more dark metallic, which I have, but I don't know why I thought it wouldn't really match. But yeah, anyways, just a little detailed. But yeah, it looks great. I just want to try it out in the garage a little bit. Look at that. So funny. Decided to put it in the hood or the bonnet of the car. Looks so cute with the big thing. It's on the 427. Fantastic. It's just really interesting. I love the detail on the little thing. And of course, I love the detail on the big thing. But yeah, big SUPERFORMANCE Cobra with the little Shelby Cobra. Tried to get as much detail as possible compared to the real thing, or the SUPERFORMANCE. And it's just funny to see it's almost the size of the air cleaner of the actual car. So yeah, and this is a different one that came with the car. This is a slightly bigger one. So this is a 10th scale, but it does look a bit bigger. And I just like the realism. You guys know me, you know how I love the realism. Everything is painted according to the actual thing, because some of them have these made in chrome, but mine are blacked out. So yeah, everything is to match the exhaust, matching the exhaust. The wheels were very tricky on this one to get right, but just as the real one has these knockoffs, these were also another thing that were difficult to get. So these are custom made, machined knockoffs. So these are not your standard, hex nuts. They're actual knockoffs. So you don't really knock them off on this size, but yeah, you twist it. But yeah, it's got the, Goodyear lettering, just like the real tires. And these wheels and tires, man, they were so hard to allocate. These are actually vintage Tamiya wheels and vintage tires as well. Actually, the tires are as well HPI Japan. They're the old school HPI Japan tires. But yeah, it just looks so beautiful. I wanted to share this thing with you guys. Just gonna stop talking now and bring the car here. Obviously, when you put RC cars on the real thing, you always want to make sure you don't scratch anything, you don't do anything stupid. But yeah, the rubber is basically new on this, and it's not gonna hurt anything. But yeah, now I actually want to just drive them a little bit side by side. Every time I go back, I hit my head on this lift. And yeah, so I'm gonna stop filming in the garage because I'm very limited on space. You can barely see anything, and I can barely even move. So it's a good problem to have, but let's take this thing outside alongside the big car and, just get some nice footage of both of them. We saw it in the garage. I showed it to you on the dyno, but now I want to show it to you here and kind of drive it next to the car, so it's pretty cool. Alright, so that's it for the, nostalgia series KYOSHO Cobra. It's not by any means built to be a fast model or anything like that. It's just designed to be a scale model of the Cobra behind me. And yeah, I think it's a pretty good job. This is mostly going to be a shelf queen, but one day if you're ever bored and you see your car and you want to take this out for a spin, you can. And I can easily put a brushless system in here and make it drive like a bullet, but then you risk damaging the body, and it's not more like a scale model anymore. It's more of like a actual RC bash or anything like that, and I'm kind of worried. Even though I have another one, I have both of them. One is the driving one, which is this one, and another one is the model. But if I can preserve the one that I drive just as I do the one that's on display, why not? You'll have both that are in very good condition. So yeah, that's all for today, and yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Ciao. Little things are difficult because I broke my shoulder, I think 2 weeks ago, so it's still broken, and I can barely drive the Cobra. I drove it, I think, a few days after I had my dirt bike crash and my shoulder was broken. And this is not the easiest car to drive one-handed, obviously, because no assists and all that, manual. So I literally drove this, I want to say, for about an hour and a half, mostly with one hand. And yeah, I love this thing. It's just phenomenal.